Driving theory test. You're following two cyclists as they approach a roundabout in the left-hand lane. Where would you expect the cyclists to go? Left. Any direction. Right. Straight ahead. The correct answer is any direction. Explanation. Cyclists approaching a roundabout in the left-hand lane may be turning right, but may not have been able to get into the correct lane due to heavy traffic. They may also feel safer keeping to the left all the way around the roundabout. Be aware of them and give them plenty of room. What should you do if you see a pedestrian waiting at a zebra crossing? Ignore them as they're still on the pavement. Go on quickly before they step onto the crossing. Stop before you reach the zigzag lines and let them cross. Be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. The correct answer is be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. Explanation. By standing on the pavement, the pedestrian is showing an intention to cross. By looking well ahead, you'll give yourself time to see the pedestrian, check your mirrors, and respond safely. What does 25 mean on this motorway sign? The number of the next junction, the distance to the nearest town, the route number of the road, the speed limit on the slip road. The correct answer is the number of the next junction. Explanation. Before you set out on your journey, use a road map to plan your route. When you see an advance warning of your junction, make sure you get into the correct lane in plenty of time. Last-minute, harsh braking and cutting across lanes at speed is extremely hazardous. You're about to drive your car. What should you do if you can't find the glasses you need to wear? Drive home slowly, keeping to quiet roads. Find a way of getting home without driving. Borrow a friend's glasses and use those. Drive home at night so that the lights will help you. The correct answer is find a way of getting home without driving. Explanation. If you need to wear glasses for driving, it's illegal to drive without them. You must be able to see clearly when you're driving. Why do motorcyclists wear bright clothing? To make them more visible. It helps keep them cool in summer. The colors are popular. They must do so by law. The correct answer is to make them more visible. Explanation. Motorcycles and scooters are generally smaller than other vehicles and can be difficult to see. Wearing bright clothing makes it easier for other road users to see a motorcyclist approaching, especially at junctions. What should you be aware of if you've just passed this sign? You can't stop on this road. Only one lane is in use. This is a single-track road. All traffic is going one way. The correct answer is all traffic is going one way. Explanation. In a one-way system, traffic may pass you on either side. Always be aware of all traffic signs and understand their meaning. Look well ahead and react to them in good time. What can people who live or work in towns and cities do to help reduce urban pollution levels? Over. Rev in a low gear. Drive more quickly. Drive short journeys. Walk or cycle. The correct answer is walk or cycle. Explanation. Using a vehicle for short journeys means the engine doesn't have time to reach its normal operating temperature. When an engine is running below its normal operating temperature, it produces increased amounts of pollution. Walking and cycling don't create pollution and have health benefits as well. Why is it a good idea to plan your journey to avoid busy times? You'll have an easier journey. It will cause more traffic congestion. You'll have a more stressful journey. Your journey time will be longer. The correct answer is you'll have an easier journey. Explanation. No one likes to spend time in traffic queues. Try to avoid busy times related to school or work travel. What should you do if you park on the road when it's foggy? Leave dipped headlights and fog lights switched on. Leave parking lights switched on. Leave dipped headlights switched on. Leave main beam headlights switched on. The correct answer is leave parking lights switched on. Explanation. If you have to park your vehicle in foggy conditions, try to find a place to park off the road. If this isn't possible, park on the road facing in the same direction as the traffic. Leave your parking lights switched on and make sure they're clean. You're stopped at the side of the road. What must you do if you'll be waiting there for some time? Use your headlights. Apply the steering lock. Switch off the engine. Switch off the radio. The correct answer is switch off the engine. Explanation. If your vehicle is stationary and is likely to remain so for some time, you must switch off the engine unless you're stationary in traffic or diagnosing a fault.